Alright. Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm here to give you guys my 7-month hair transplant update. And this is how I'm looking. I wonder if I had some hair fibers in there, but not much. I put them in like yesterday, but not much, but pretty much this is how it's looking. So I know I haven't posted a video in a while, so I just felt like giving you guys a quick update to the people who are subscribed, who are following me. This is how it's looking. Here's the back. So ultimately, from like a density perspective, it doesn't look bad, but believe it or not, I'm actually not that happy with my results, because I had like an idea, like I really wanted to lower it more, so I could get braids and stuff. But right now I just feel like my forehead is just too high to get cornrows. I could probably get plaits and it probably look good. But as far as like cornrows, I don't really see it. Like, let me just show you what I'm talking about. When you get braids, it pulls your hair back, right? So look, if I already get braids, this is how my forehead will look. Like this. No taper, no nothing. This is how it would look. So I'm not really happy with that. And when I went to the doctor in Turkey, you know, I had a lot of references. I had pictures that said that I wanted, like, you know, similar hairline to. I had videos. I actually had a video of me, like I actually snipped some of the hair from the top of my head and I actually put it to the front to kind of show them, you know, the look I was going for. So, you know, when they drew the hairline, it looked good at the moment. You know, it looked good. It looked like it was at a good place.
Şimdi nereye gidiyoruz? Nazarın üzerinde. Yaratıklı istediğiniz bir risk oluyor. Bu da bana verin ya, anlatmayın. Bu kadar da yaparım.
Definitely lowered it, which is crazy to me that this is me with a lowered hairline and my forehead is still big. But yeah, it looked good at that moment. But now that, you know, everything's all grown in now, I mean, the density is cool. It's still getting denser. It's not all the way there. I know on camera you can't tell, but it's still got some room to dent up and grow. But nonetheless, I had a good response to the surgery. But it's just not what I was going for. So I'm probably going to get a second transplant. Hopefully this year. Hopefully by the end of like the year, you know, I can go ahead and make that trip to Turkey, and I will be probably more hands-on with the drawing of the actual line. Like I'll draw it for them. I'm not gonna let them draw it on me. I mean, I've talked to the doctor afterwards and kind of told them, you know, and I wanted to lower it. So they said I can come anytime, but yeah, ultimately I'm not really happy. I got a transplant so I can get more diverse styles. I don't want to have to rock one style just because it's the only style that really, you know, fits my head. You know, I don't. So, you know, some people are gonna say it's hair greed. No, it's not. No, it's not. My forehead is still big. It's still big. You know, I have like a similar forehead to Tyga. You know, Tyga the rapper, and yeah, Tyga, he got fantastic results. I mean, he can get a low haircut. Like he can get like a buzz cut. He can rock twists. He can rock braids. That's kind of what I'm going for. that kind of look. I don't want to be able to just have to just rock this one hairstyle because it's the only hairstyle that looks good on me. Like, nah. I didn't fly across the world to have only one hairstyle. I flew across the world so I could have diversity. But I can't say they did a bad job. I think it just might have been a misunderstanding. And also, the doctor who drew the hairline is also a woman. You know, I mean, I know that sounds like sexist, but I think a man would be could better understand how you would want your hairline versus a woman. You know what I mean? She's a woman. And, you know, so I think that's where it also could have been like a communication at. So I'm definitely looking to get a second transplant to lower the line so I can actually get different styles, you know. So, and nonetheless, they didn't, as far as the surgery itself, they didn't do a bad job, you know. I just had to be more diligent. So to you guys out there that are thinking about getting a transplant, I would definitely recommend, like, don't let the doctor just draw the line and that's it. I would advise to lower it just a little bit more than where they drew it. And the reason why I say that is because it's better to have too much hairline, because you can always go back in with the clippers and recede it a little bit if it comes across a little unnatural. But if you don't have enough, you're just pretty much stuck with that one line. That's it. You can't really do much from there. And that's just kind of like what I'm dealing with, you know, right now. So I would say lower it a little bit more, even just a hint, just to make sure, you know. So yeah, 7 months. I mean, it's gonna get more dense, but as far as like the updates and stuff, I don't think it's gonna get any drastic. I don't think there's gonna be much of a drastic difference from here on out. Like, this is how it's looking pretty much. You know what I mean? So this is how it's looking. Maybe when I get my second transplant, then I will probably post about that again, you know, to show you guys my journey on that. And, you know, I'd be happy to help people, you know, going forward after the second transplant, because my second one has got to be on point. Like, it's got to be dope. I'm gonna be rocking braids, and I not only do I want to rock braids, like, I want the front taper, like, you know what I'm saying? I want the front taper, you know, with the braids. You feel me? I want the front taper with the braids. That's the look I'm going for. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'll be posting any other updates from here. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. So thank you guys for following me on this journey. It hasn't been an easy one. Oftentimes I was wondering, like, yo, did I get botched? Because the first 4 months I had like no hair. Like, literally actually the first 5.5 months I really didn't have hair like that. And then by the time we got to the 6th month, like, boom, it's just like an explosion of hair everywhere. And then, you know, but yeah, so this is it, guys. Appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comments, and, you know, I'll be happy to answer them. All right, peace.